Welcome. I've found some background music, so I'm assuming it's better than nothing. I just don't know if it's copyrighted, so I hope Nintendo doesn't break my kneecaps again. But what I'm really trying to do is get a better helmet, because mine only has protection 2 and has like a third of its durability left, so before I can do that, I only have 4 levels. Not quite sure how to get it more. I'm just gonna go underground and hope I find a spawner, because I'm not sure if there's anything else I can really do about that. Because going underground and killing mobs for a half hour is not great every time I want to enchant a single item. If I look too far for a cave, it might defeat the purpose of the farm, because it's supposed to be convenient. That cave just ended. I don't need to crit mobs anymore. Why do bats keep doing that? Although I do remember cave spider farms aren't that great. I didn't bring any torches. It's actually a pretty good book. So there's one here. I don't know if it's worth doing if it's not a double spawner. I thought this was rare, but it's not looking too rare. I'll still take it, but it's just 5 right here. This is another single spawner. Again, I'm not sure if that's worth it. I think I'll build one around this and then just see how good it is. That's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna cut till it's at least halfway done. Is that off-centered? That's off-centered. How have I managed that? Alright, I fixed the small problem with that. I built a box. And those of you with a keen eye can see that this is the worst looking thing I've ever built. Yeah, my axe broke and I just got really lucky that I had 3 iron there, because I would not want to do this with a stone axe. Alright, I think I'm done. I thought I was going to use that room as a killing room, but apparently I'm supposed to do it down there. So let me just move my stuff down there. Alright, all of my stuff is down there. In theory, that should just work. I mean, that guy's there, so it does work. Alright, well, I definitely get XP from that. Not sure if it's any better than just running around killing mobs. Alright, well, whether or not it's better, I think it's done. And I'm done messing with it. I'm just gonna build a pathway up. Dug up right into a tree. That's convenient. Alright, it's been about an hour of recording. I've attempted to make this look better. I failed. Every time I add to it, it just keeps getting worse somehow. I'm just gonna leave. Alright, I think my base is that way. Alright, now I got my pickaxe back. I'm just gonna forget I even tried to do that, and I'm not an hour into recording. I did get a name tag from that mine shaft, so if you have a name for my horse, please give me one, because I can't think of one. I think that's safe. I just pressed my unrecord button by accident. I'm just gonna kill spiders until I'm level 30. As you can see, I've given up. I sat there for like 10 minutes and I got 1 level for it. It was actually so bad that I got more XP on like the 2 minutes I was walking back home than I did at the spawner. So I'm just gonna experiment and see if killing fish here is a better idea than my attempt at an XP farm. Alright, killing fish here is faster, it's just probably not as good as killing mobs in that one area that I had. Okay. I didn't know there were baby glow squids in the game. That's interesting. And that's level 30. Alright, yeah. If I am going to get an XP farm, it's probably just gonna be an Enderman one. Once I get to the end, obviously. Oh. I was gonna get Aqua Affinity, but Infinity. Power 4 and Unbreaking 3. That was definitely worth it. Okay, that's gonna cost 7 levels to enchant, so I'm not gonna do that right now. But Power 5 Infinity and Unbreaking 3 is really good on a bow. I'm just gonna go back down because I really need a new helmet. Would you look at that? I feel like there's a reference to be made there. Can't quite remember. That was an unfortunate spawn point for the zombie. I'm just gonna let him free. We're not gonna kill him. I was hoping to get my last bit of XP from this. Very nice. I don't know if the helmet enchantment is any good, so I might need to enchant something else. Prot 3 is fine. Would like more than Prot 3, but I didn't get it. What is this guy doing? Sweeping 3 on a book. That's interesting. Alright, got back up to level 29 from smelting and breeding. Still gonna have to go back down to the cave. This is not the cave I was thinking of, but this one works. Yeah, this is where I got stoned that one time. Did not quite give me enough XP, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice some of these cows for the greater good. There we go. That's sweeping 3. Death Strider again. And Unbreaking. There's Prot 3 on the boots. Why does that keep happening? These bats just really like protecting skeletons for some reason. Found some diamonds. Should be a decent amount of extra XP. And that's level 30. I'm going to use this pearl as a small convenience to just do this. Saves me like 5 or 10 seconds. Let's prot 3 on the boots. Still no feather falling, which is worrying. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. But now I can do this. And that. And now I have full prot 3 and this really good bow. Now I don't really have a good title for this episode, so I'm gonna find the end portal. Purely for that reason. It's south. I have a pretty good bridge that way. Hopefully it's close to the village I have over there. I think now is a pretty good time to throw it. Still further this way. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the village and then throw another one. Alright, I think I'm close enough. Further that way, although it's looking more that way, and I didn't travel too far this way, so I think it might be close. That was very unspecific. Actually, the hole is way too far. I'm just gonna make a new one. What? I didn't know they could do that. And there's a pretty sizable desert over here. I'll note that down for later, but it's still going this way. The Badlands is also interesting. I'm gonna get on top of that mountain and throw another one. And it's leading back. That is a nice cave with a mine shaft. I want to explore that sometime. Okay, sometime between down there and here is the stronghold. There we go. Don't have a shovel. Found the stronghold. Usually there's some pretty good books in here. At least an armor trim. Efficiency 4 seems to be the only good one. Could take efficiency 3 though. It's right here. I don't know if I want to break this. Does it matter what light level they are? Or it is? Let me just do this. Don't want to get knocked into the end portal. But I think I'm gonna... I don't want to say end it here because that was just unintentional. But thanks for watching.